What good is being halfway? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 535, and I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. We're halfway through the year. You've probably heard that phrase a dozen times this week. Maybe you've said it to yourself. Can you believe we're halfway through the year? Everyone nods. Someone says something like, I know, time flies, and then they move on. But stop for a second. Halfway through the year? Halfway towards what? We say things like this constantly, completely on autopilot, without paying any attention to what we're actually saying. Because if you finish that sentence honestly, I'm halfway through the year, which means I'm 1 year closer to the end of my life, people would look at you like you said something morbid. But say the first half, leave out the meaning, and it's just small talk. Here's the thing, though. The phrase only matters if you had a direction back on January 1st. Halfway through implies halfway toward. So, toward what? What was the goal, the shift, the thing you were chasing when the year started? Seneca wrote about this almost 2,000 years ago. He said people don't usually decide to waste their lives. It's not some dramatic choice. It slips away from them a little at a time while they're absorbed in other things and they don't notice until it's gone. That's what halfway through the year can become if we let it. A phrase we say instead of a question we actually ask ourselves. So here's my question for you today. Are you still pursuing the same goal you had on January 1st? Or are somewhere in these 6 months did that become something else? And if it changed, and that's okay, was it a choice? Did you sit down and decide deliberately, this matters more to me now? Or did it just happen to you the way the year itself just happens to you, one ordinary day after another? I went to the gym, but then I had to go pick up the kids, and we had a party, and I just kind of stopped going to the gym. Here's the good news in all of this. 6 months is not a verdict, it's a checkpoint. You get to look at where you are right now and decide on purpose what the next 6 months are for. That's not a small thing. That's actually the whole game. Most people never stop to ask the question at all, which means most people never get the chance to choose again. So don't just answer, yes, I can believe it's halfway through the year. Answer the better question. Halfway towards what? And what do you want to be true by December? Have a diamond day.